Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Elijah.gichuru. I'm here ready with another video. This time, a man from Kakamega has gotten his wife pregnant after undergoing a vasectomy. Yeah, a vasectomy is a surgical procedure that is used to cut the vas deferens, typically to ensure that the sperms do not reach the urethra, and therefore you cannot get a woman pregnant. But in a bizarre incident in Kakamega, a man actually got his wife pregnant even after undergoing a vasectomy. So in summary, this man in Kakamega went and got his vasectomy in July 2022, and he was told that he's going to be safe after at least 20 ejaculations for 1 month. However, after this time and after he had sex with his wife, he actually got his wife pregnant with another 4 kids. So the guy said that he chose to go for vasectomy because for a long time, birth control has been a responsibility of women, especially in the African culture. So it's the women who bear the brand of birth control, pills and all that. But this time the guy decided to go so that he's able to take on the birth control. Surprisingly, even after doing that, he still got his wife pregnant, and now they have a fourth child. All right, so the guy was being interviewed on Citizen Digital, and already he had 3 children. That one we have already said. But so in November, his wife did not get the period, and that's when she realized she was pregnant. So she thought it was irregular menses, but on going for checkup, she actually found that she was expecting another baby. So what could be the cause of having somebody undergo a vasectomy but still bears a child? What do you think, you guys? Is it because the vasectomy was not successful? Is it because the procedure was done procedurally? Or is it because it was just not successful? Because you expect, actually, after you undergo a vasectomy, then you're not able to impregnate a woman. Now the guy said he already had 3 kids, and therefore he was done with childbearing, with the siring kids. But still, even after that, he still got his wife pregnant. Who should take the responsibility, guys? Do you think that it is now they should go for DNA testing? Because now such a scenario also brings up the issue of infidelity. Because if you're saying that you underwent a vasectomy, but now here you are telling us you're pregnant, it can imply also that you went outside the marriage, you got the child out of wedlock, or the procedure was unsuccessful. So there can only be 2 options. 1, you got the child out of wedlock. 2, the vasectomy was never a success. So guys, tell me in the comment section below, what do you think the guy should do? Should he go for a DNA testing, or should he sue the hospital for the vasectomy not going? In fact, the vasectomy was paid for by an NGO in the region in Kakamega, and so it was a free vasectomy. The NGO catered for the costs, and that's how the guy ended up trying that vasectomy. But now it is unsuccessful, you guys. Do you think the man should sue the doctors or the hospital, or should he proceed with a DNA testing and then do what after the test? Confirm the results, and that's how he'll be able to know the identity of the child. Because it can be depressing knowing that you had already planned for 3 children, you already have the 3 children, and now you have an extra kid. You have another child right now. What should be the solution to such a scenario? And if the vasectomy is not efficient, does it mean there are no other ways of birth control for men? Actually, are there other birth control procedures for men? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's just the vasectomy, which is gaining popularity day in, day out. Is there another birth control procedure for men? Also, even after the vasectomy, at least they tell you you're only safe after around 20 ejaculations, because they say that from the duct where the procedure has been done to the urethra, there can still be some sperms inside that duct. And therefore, if you just do it immediately after the vasectomy, you can still end up making a woman pregnant. So that's why they tell you to wait at least for 1 month or at least after 20 ejaculations. So also the wife of the Kakamega man was worried because she thought that the vasectomy will interfere with their sex life and will actually make their sex life to decline. But she said that even after the procedure, it's when even the sex life improved by a higher margin. So I don't know how that happens, but it's a valid concern from a concerned couple. But they say even after the procedure, the sex life was still going on and was still moving on well. So I guess that then it's not an issue. It's not an issue, and even the and more men, actually African men are so scared of vasectomy, very scared, and only a few percentage, very minimal percentage actually go to hospitals to do vasectomy. In the African culture, it's the role of the woman to do the birth control procedures and not really the role of the man. And so those who do it, they do it voluntarily, but also it's after a lot of soul searching, you guys, a lot of soul searching before they can actually agree to go on with the procedure. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. The vasectomy backfired, but it's important that hospital also clears its name, because so many people who have wanted to go there to do their vasectomy procedures will now be forced not to go there, because if it's not successful, then they might also suffer the same fate and actually end up with unwanted pregnancies. Bearing in mind the harsh economic times, people want to continue getting fewer and fewer number of children that they can be able to comfortably take care of without having to beg for support, without having to beg for to beg for means of how to raise their children. So there you have it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's your guy here, Elijah Gichuru.